What did we play in January? Why aren't we in our studio anymore? And big things coming soon in this episode of Daniel and Allison Attempt to Vlog, which we are terrible at. And if we had a cool bumper, it would play now with intro music, but we don't. So
we don't.
Just pretend that we had a nice fancy bumper for this vlog.
Yeah,
we tried to vlog at PAX and we're on the road and then we got
nothing.
home. I think we took one little shot of us in the
We tried to do something. It just didn't work. So hello. Yes. And we're not in our studio.
No, we will address the lack of hexagons in the room.
There's no hexagons.
But first you need to be able to see us.
Yes,
so we're going to go through these games.
January and really 3 days after we got back from PAX, I got sick.
Yep.
We don't really know for sure what it was. Y'all probably have an idea of what we think it might be. All those were negative. But anyway, so I was sick pretty much for an entire month.
Yeah.
Through Christmas, most of January. So a lot of these games I played, but a lot of them I still haven't played yet. You played a lot of them with the boys.
Yes.
So he'll give a lot of review on the ones that he played with the boys, and some you played solo as well.
Yes. And don't worry, we're not going to give in-depth reviews. We just want to touch on what we played.
Yeah. You want to start with Rolling Realms, though?
Yeah, but first, just on a personal note, some of you who watch our channel also follow us and are friends with us on social media, and we had just the people that...
An outpouring of love.
Yeah, that knew what we were going through in December and January, and just the health struggles was just amazing. The outpouring of support and just people checking in on us. So that's...
Really appreciate our community that has just come around us and kind of got us through January.
Yep.
So Rolling Realms was actually one of the first games that we played when I started feeling better.
Yes.
You got it out. I was still in a brain fog. Played Rolling Realms. I love this game.
Yes.
We love rolling and write games. Rolling Realms is it's going to be a classic, and
it is.
We just really, really, really love Rolling Realms.
If you're struggling with brain fog, it's a great brain exercise because it's a bunch of little...
You?
I don't remember.
I can't remember. You'll have to pull up our things.
We don't have the log in front of us. But it's a bunch of little mini games that you play. That none of them are super complicated, but it's just if you're trying to, even if you're not sick, if you're trying to wake up your brain in the morning, it's just a good little exercise.
Yeah. Okay. Cora Quest.
Yes. Finally fulfill the Kickstarter.
Yes, we backed this last year. It's a great game by Dan and Cora. Cora is his daughter, and all the art is done by kids.
Yep.
And so Cora helped design the game. It's a dungeon crawler that we have enjoyed playing with the boys.
Pro tip, don't explore until you've defeated all the monsters that are alive in front of you.
I'm the reason
you'll run into more monsters and they will defeat you.
Okay, so this is a game we played, but as you can tell, it's not been opened yet because I have played this, I was addicted to it while I was sick because I needed something to play. I played the app on my phone. I had 4 games going at a time. Yep. So we actually got this big box from PAX. We worked with Wise Wizard. They were awesome to give us this game. I've not unboxed this, but I have played so many games of Star Realms.
If you're looking for an introductory
all the time.
If you're looking for an introductory deck builder, Star Realms or Hero Realms, we prefer Star Realms, but it's a fantastic intro deck builder.
Yeah.
Air, Land, and Sea Critters at War is one that I played on a live stream with Devin, who has been with us on the Play the Game series, which we'll talk about in a minute. But it's just a 2-player back and forth kind of war game, trying to get the strongest cards in 3 areas. It's hard to explain in 15 seconds, but it's a really fun, really solid, easy to learn, easy to set up 2-player game.
Dinosaur Exhibit. This is actually a prototype. It's on Kickstarter right now when this releases. It just launched last week. It fulfilled day 1, 12 hours. So proud of my friend who designed this. It's a fun little roll and write for even younger players. And if you love dinosaurs, this is a great one. It's a Kickstarter now.
Yep. Cloud Control from 25th Century. I played this with the boys over Christmas. It is basically charades with cards. You have words you're trying to do. You have a bunch, I don't know if you can see that, but a bunch of different cloud-shaped cards, and you're trying to use those to do charades on the table.
I played that before. I just didn't play this last
make
time.
A picture of a word.
Kabuto Sumo. This is actually not our coffee. This is Devin's, but we played this for
a lot of these are
Devin. Well, not a lot. A few of them. We did for Play the Game. It will come out the next month. Such a fun little dexterity game.
The playthrough will come out. This is out now.
Oh, yeah. This is out now. Sorry. Our playthrough of it for Play the Game will come out next month.
Yes.
Fun little dexterity game I've really, really enjoyed.
Yes. Blitzkrieg, another really fun 2-player game.
Another Devin game.
Yeah, it's World War II in 20 minutes. You have different theaters of war that you're trying to put things down for area control.
He still can't beat me.
We've played once.
I'm holding.
We've played once, so technically, yes, I still can't beat you. But when we play again, I will.
He hasn't beat me with Caesar
once.
yet.
Played that
Caesar
once.
is another little like.
She was sick. I was going easy on her.
Whatever.
The brain fog was still receding. I was being kind.
I had my wits about me when I played these.
Okay.
Caesar is from the same publisher, PSC Games. This one's it's another kind of area control.
Yeah, 20-minute two-player game.
Are you pulling tokens
it's a bag builder.
Yeah, and you have your little screens. It's a fun little game that I also want. I really like the strategy in games like this.
We have Goonies, Escape. Then we have Goonies, Escape with One-Eyed Willie's Rich Stuff. It is another Coded Chronicles. It's an escape room in a box. From the op. We did a tutorial of this. The boys did, so we have a full tutorial, but it's a great kind of mystery solving, family friendly, puzzly escape room in a box game.
We played the Scooby-Doo one, and this one, the riddles and the things you have to discover are a little bit more higher, and we were like, wait, they're not giving us as much information, but that's just because we were used to the younger version. So this is a little scaled up as far as the complexity than Scooby-Doo, but we really enjoyed this. It's
designed by Jay Cormier and Sin-Fung Lim, who also designed Mind Management, who I am finding out that I like pretty much every game that they design. So if you like their games, go get them.
Shobu. This one is fun.
Yep.
Devin let us borrow this when we had a snow day. We haven't given it back to him yet. The boys are in love with it. It's just
we've reached the point of a lot of these are Devin's games.
Okay, yeah. He has his own shelf right now in our area. We've really enjoyed this little two-player. You're playing on different boards, and when you move one, it moves another one. I like this. It's very thinky, but the boys, they play it all the time.
Yes. Monopoly Builder
might
be a winning Monopoly game. It is.
Did Monopoly redeem itself?
Yes. I'm going to do a review on this because I was super pleased with it, but it mixes Monopoly and all the stuff that you either love or hate about Monopoly with resource management, area control, or not area control, but kind of. The biggest thing, it has a way to end the game without everyone running out of money. It has an end game trigger that is easy enough to achieve, so if you want to play for 20 minutes and end it, you can, and the game ends. But it's a great mix of Monopoly.
Hit me in the face with that.
It's a great mix of Monopoly with resource management, things like that. So,
this is by Floodgate. Another I love the layers. We've got Mountains Out of Molehills is another just multi-layer game. These are so fun. It's the theme is where they're throwing the Festival of Colors, with throwing color on you. And this was a lot of fun. We also have another playthrough for Play the Game that's going to come out in the next month or so.
Yeah, it's cool. I've seen a lot about this. A lot of people, I think, got this at PAX.
Yeah, we got ours at PAX,
it's got a 3-tiered board that you're working to it's area control, but on multi-levels.
Yeah.
So we'll go. I think we can see ourselves now.
So okay.
So I'm going to move these down. Yes, just make a little bit of space.
Okay, so what are we going to talk on next?
Okay, so the lack of hexagons in the room, and why are we shooting in our living room? Now, this is our living room. Welcome
to our living room. You've been here a few times if you kept up with our live streams. We've played a lot of those here. But we started Kidsplaining in our kitchen, which is right there. And so now we're back in our home again. And I was so excited when we moved to our Kidsplaining studio and we didn't have to set up. We didn't have all the cameras in our home.
We've been there since August of 2020.
Yeah.
And it's been really nice. And then...
So starting January...
How can we make this sound really dramatic and tease it out for a long time as to what happened to the studio?
Studio's still there.
Yeah, it's still there. We have started the Play the Game segment. Hopefully you have seen it. If you haven't, if I remember, I'll put a little thingy up here or over here to go to the playlist. But we are starting, it sounds super ambitious to say.
Okay.
But we are trying to redo tabletop without the famous people. We have currently a 7-camera setup. We are doing a studio quality multi-camera.
We just picked up
That's
too.
the 7th one.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
But we are doing a studio quality multi-camera playthrough series that we hope to fill the space that people have been asking for that tabletop left unfilled when they stopped doing tabletop.
I really enjoy those type of playthroughs where I watch live playthroughs and those those full playthroughs. But it's kind of, sometimes it crawls and sometimes there's rule checks and things like that. So we're keeping this kind of like a little show.
Yeah, we want it to feel like a show. Like it's a produced, edited, again, multi-camera series, lots of different angles. If you saw our episode of Mind Management, we put graphics overlays on the board because it's hidden movement. So you can, I played the recruiter, so my movement was hidden to Allison and Devin. But we used graphics so you could follow along with what I was doing. And hopefully make it a more engaging experience than what you would have in like a hidden movement live stream where you don't have the ability to put those graphics in. So,
and we're going to be doing games that are kind of newer. We're also going to be doing older games. Like our next one is going to be Suspend. I was going to call it Splendid. It's not Splendid. It is Splendid. It's Suspend, which is like, we've had this in our collection for a while. The boys love it. It is a lot of fun.
It's a super fun dexterity game.
So that's actually coming out this week, right?
Yeah, that's coming out. Yeah, that'll come out this week.
So that is, I'm going to set this down because we've spoken about this game now. So Suspend, it's going to be the next play of the game that comes out this week. So fun. Lots of laughs. Yeah. We played it like a few times.
I think we played it 3 times. Yeah. There's 2 playthroughs in the episode because we got through pretty quick in the first. It's a 10-minute game.
It is. It's really short. It's a great one to play with adults and then also kids.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's kind of what's going on there.
That's why we do not currently have the space in our studio to play the game there.
Because the kids
wait till the end and hear about what's going to happen. But yeah, so we have, if we could show you behind us, there's a bunch of lights, there's cameras up here, there's a microphone, there's a microphone.
I have a photo. We can put the photo.
There's a camera over there. We have a lot of cameras, a lot of microphones, and a lot of equipment here to be able to produce that series. So this has been January. And the first part of February has been the proof of concept. Yep. Had some great publishers partner with us on this that we are so thankful for, and sponsor playthroughs of their games. But we now have the first couple of episodes out there, have 5 or 6 more episodes shot, and are really excited to bring this to the community because I know there's just been a lot of desire from the community, a lot of people asking for a high quality playthrough series.
And most of those will be the adults playing.
Yes.
We do have a few publishers that are wanting to do family games.
Yeah.
So we will have the boys play with us. So, and this will all be housed on Kidsplaining.
Yes. So
you'll see those here. We have another channel that we're going to be posting to but sharing those as well, just in case we need to
it's a Kidsplaining production because eventually the kids will no longer be kids and we'll have to figure out a way to do adult stuff on the channel. So she's ready to move on.
I am.
But that will be adults playing the games unless the game really warrants it. Because we've had that question a lot, and as we were talking to people about it at PAX, of like, the kids will be part of it when it's a kids game. Otherwise, it's going to be.
It will always be family friendly.
Yes.
Yeah.
But Allison, Devin, and I have been on those, and we are super excited to eventually bring publishers in.
Yeah.
So
that's a
lot happening with that. So, yeah.
Okay, Mountains and Molehills. This is another one that has been fun. It's a new one coming from the op. It's one of those multi-level, just like Holy. And you are moles underground, and you're building your molehills. And it's like an area control on the top. The boys have a tutorial coming out on this one. It's a lot of fun. I think pre-orders are right now, but they're going to see more content coming out on Mountains and Molehills.
Skull Canyon Ski Fest from Pandasaurus Games.
Brand new.
This is coming. I don't think at this point, this is a review copy.
Yeah.
At this point, I don't think it's available, but it will be soon. I think pre-orders just ended on it or are ending very soon.
Yeah.
Depending on when you're watching this. If it's a year from now, go to your local store and get Skull Canyon. It is available a year from now.
We will have a review coming out on this, so you'll get more on this.
It's kind of a mixture.
I've never played a skiing themed game.
But it's a mixture of
there's a Yeti.
Of kind of Ticket to Ride, where you're collecting cards in order to fulfill the routes on the map, and then it has kind of I got just right. It has kind of a parks-ish. I can't remember the name of it.
It's like a track.
Yeah, it's like a track where you move forward and you can't go on the same place if certain spaces are filled. So you have to jump over people, but you're going through. So you ski, and then you go to the lodge and you get stuff to help you on the next round. It's a lot of fun.
It is.
Really enjoyed it.
Okay, another game that Daniel has not bested me on.
I have beat you in that.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have.
No, you haven't.
I have. At least once.
Maybe. I don't remember it.
Okay.
Radlands is a 2-player game. It's from Roxley Games. It's so fun. Another one of Devin's games. We will have this in our collection for sure, though.
Yeah.
Like, this needs to come to our collection because not only is the art just awesome, I also love that theme of just kind of like
dystopian, kind of post-apocalyptic.
I love that theme, and then the gameplay is just awesome. There's so many cards that you don't really know what you're going to do. The events that come up, the saving and the preserving and the using your water. Oh, this is
super solid. Exclusively 2 players. You can just slide it over there. No, don't put that on the floor. That's not ours.
That's not ours.
We didn't do.
There you go. There you go.
Ignore that moment, Devin.
Okay. Yummy Monster Tummy is just the cover because the boys are currently playing it right now. They just had a tutorial come out. This is from Lucky Duck Kids. I was going to say Lucky Ducky. This is from Lucky Duck Kids. New from last year. The boys, again, did a tutorial on it. It's so fun.
It's cards mixed with an app that you're trying to. You scan the cards.
Color combinations and like, okay, you have this color. Well, if I mix these two, will it be close to that? It's really, really cool for someone who loves art and painting and that stuff. I love this, and our boys.
And it really all of the decision making happens with the cards. The scoring and kind of how well you did happens on the app, but it's not a.
And there's bunnies too.
It's not. Kind of one of the concerns with app-based games is it's a video game mixed with a card game. That one does it really well because it still requires out-of-the-app engagement. You're not just staring at the screen the whole time. You're talking to all the other players.
A lot of Lucky Ducks games has that app-based game allowing you to have either a board or cards like that. Okay.
Can I do one?
Well, yeah, my stack is higher. Okay. I guess it's not really higher.
So we have Blazin'. This is a tableau builder. I believe the Kickstarter is over...
There you go.
The back is on backwards.
I know.
This is Blazin'. It's a tableau builder. You are trying to blazon your shield. It's a really cool theme. It was on Kickstarter earlier in January.
It did fulfill, so that one will be coming. It's 25th Century. It will be going to retail eventually.
And might still be available for late pledge. I'm not sure. We'll leave the link to the Kickstarter so you can go see more about this one too. We have
a review on it.
Yeah, we have a preview of it, so definitely check that one out. It is a really fun.
And Jared loves the history on it.
Everything is like historically accurate. There's a lot of information in the rule book about what all the different colors and symbols mean in a historical context.
Like it's all factual. Okay. 3 Sisters, Roll and Write. We always put these on backwards. This is again from 25th Century. It was just Kickstarter. It was Kickstarter last year. It's fulfilling now. I believe it. Pretty much everyone has it. I was sent this for photos for their website, and we have fallen in love with it. We have
you like Hadrian's Wall, it is like a lighter version of Hadrian's Wall. It's a 2-page roll and write where you have that very satisfying do one thing over here and it ripples through.
Yeah, and we'll have a review coming out on that to like give them more in depth.
But if you like roll and writes, just go get 3 Sisters.
Yeah, it's really well. I don't know if it's out yet.
If you like roll and writes, figure out when you can get 3 Sisters and get that one.
Exactly. I'll go again because I'm...
Okay.
So, Caper Europe. I think we are kind of even here. Caper Europe. This is from Keymaster. Again, another one that is just fulfilled from Kickstarter last year.
And exclusively 2 players.
Yes, it is another exclusively 2 players. We played a lot of just exclusively 2 players lately. We have our 135 of this out. It's quite funny. I'm a little...
She couldn't win.
Oh,
she tied once.
Don't give it away.
We give it away in the first 5 seconds of the video because I was so excited because our Hadrian's Wall, one of our last 135s, I couldn't win. I got crushed every game.
I do this all the time.
It's okay.
Okay, I'll fix it later.
Yeah, we'll fix it.
Okay, Caper. It's a good one. It's a
cool drafting 2-player game. Lots of fun.
Yes.
Moonrakers. Allison has not played yet, but I played with the boys.
I really, really want to
play. And it says 14 plus. Peyton crushed this game.
I'm trying to remember. Ivy.
Ivy Games.
Ivy Games, Ivy Studios.
Yeah. It is a deck builder that also requires a lot of player interaction. You're trying to complete objectives, but most of those objectives you cannot do with just the cards in your hand, so you have to get other players to partner with you.
Yeah, you really haven't even told me about it.
Yeah. So you're getting other players to partner with you, and you agree before you attempt to complete the objective what they're going to get from the winnings of it. So there's kind of a bidding, a negotiation, lots of player interaction, and not just player fighting. And you're trying to get a certain number of points, but it is really fun. Peyton really, really enjoyed the, hey, I'm going to do this. Who wants to help me? I'll give you credits, but I want the scoring track points kind of thing. So he very quickly mastered the negotiation.
He liked negotiation, like in Catan.
Yeah,
he really likes. I'm gonna really like this one. Here, I'll put it under.
So It's a Wonderful World.
Another one I have not played.
Another one, really fun. The boys also enjoyed this one. I played this one solo over Christmas.
This is another one from Lucky Duck,
yes.
but it's not.
It's not. It has no app. It's just cards. It's a really, really, really fun. I can't.
Is it a deck builder?
It's not a deck builder. I can't.
He's only played it once, and
I've played it. I've played it a few. I played it with the boys a few times.
Okay.
But I can't think of the
terminology.
I'm losing the mechanic. Yeah, you're drafting cards. Yeah, it's kind of drafting, building a little bit of an engine builder.
And they have It's a Wonderful Kingdom that's fulfilling now, and we'll be actually getting that for another one for Play the Game.
Yeah, and that is It's a Wonderful Kingdom is an exclusively 2-player game. This one is not a 2-player game.
It's not?
Yep.
Okay.
Mechanica.
You're just taking over.
Well, you went 3 in a row. Mechanica is one that we got at PAX. It's a robot factory.
I couldn't wait to play this, and I haven't.
Yep.
Daniel and the boys played this.
It's a really fun engine builder. The boys and I had a fantastic time playing it. Really cute kind of theme. Again, it's a robot factory.
The back's on backwards again.
But yeah, if you like engine builders, it's got a cool. I'm going to show this.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Yeah, because this is one of the coolest parts about it. You have. Bear with me. So you have.
It's puzzle pieces.
We don't store our games on their ends. So you have this. Yeah. This sits on the top of the board or on the top of the box, and this is kind of as the rounds progress, this rotates and the puzzle pieces get up here and they drop through. So it's really fun, just not necessary. You could easily have it just slide off the end, but it really adds to the factory, kind of the robot factory theme.
These look like mints.
Love this part of the game. The boys love spinning it and letting the pieces fall through if they weren't used. So it's,
the blueprints here.
That's where they go.
Awesome.
So Mechanica was a lot of fun.
Another one we really need to get to the table for me to play. Because I saw it at PAX and I was like, I want to play that game.
And I saw it before PAX. I think I saw it in Paula's video. She did it in one of her skits. Oh.
Woo! Box fart.
Yeah.
Creature Comforts. It is just about to fulfill on Kickstarter. This is from Kids Table Board Gaming. We just filmed a Play the Game playthrough of this last week. It's going to come out in the next few weeks. Something like that. So much fun. Cozy. You've got dice rolling, worker placement. You're managing your hand.
Yeah, it's a resource management.
You're going through the season, preparing your little,
Cozy Home for the winter.
Yeah, Cozy Home for the winter. So fun. I'm going to put this over here. I'm going to do Arch Rivals. I always say Arch Rivals.
It's a competitive knitting game.
It's so cute. I love the art. I've actually been connecting with the artist on Instagram. She's awesome. If you haven't checked out her work, I am blanking on her name, but I'll link her below.
It's probably right there.
It's probably
Rochelle
right there.
Stetter?
Rochelle.
Rochelle.
She's amazing. And the gameplay is it's on backwards. The gameplay is so fun. You've got your
resources. You're collecting yarn to knit
make
things.
projects.
Yeah, to knit projects. It's tons of fun.
Cozy. I love it. Okay, I'm gonna do this one next, and then we can do that one. This is Chronicles of Abel. This is by Rebel Studios. It's coming out sometime in February.
It's out overseas, but U.S. retail is sometime in February.
We have had a blast with this. This is going to be one of the family play the games. The boys are going to be playing it with us. I think we're going to do a 4-player. We're not really sure setup because we are still in our home doing this. But this is so fun. You create your characters and you've got your player board and you're bag building with your armor and you're going across the board discovering things, kind of like a dungeon crawler.
Rolling dice to fight monsters and stuff. It's tons of fun.
So fun. It was like screams and high fives at the end.
But it is designed to be a family. It's an 8 and up. It was specifically designed to be a family-friendly, cooperative battling game. Kind of go out and explore and battle and work together. You have to work together.
It had a feel of like Castle Panic.
Yeah, there's a little bit of Castle Panic.
What were the other ones? Cora Quest and Kingswood. The three of those mixed together.
It's got a little dungeon crawler feel because you are going and revealing tiles that reveal monsters, and then monsters repopulate. and you're rolling dice to fight them. So it's got that kind of, and then at the end, the big beast shows up.
And he's got his own little like scorekeeper.
Or he works his way towards the castle, and it's really intense, and he's really hard to beat. It was a lot of fun.
And we also got I had this upside down. We have the expansion, the little expansion that we'll be playing with it. We have not played with this yet, but I wanted to stick it on here because we are going to be doing that.
And the last game, and the game that we played the most in January, is Mind Management. We did, as I said earlier, a play the game of this. Had tons of fun. It's hidden movement. It is actually going back to Kickstarter for the deluxe version, I believe, Tuesday, very soon.
February 8th.
Yep. So just back. I'm not going to tell you how to spend your money, but I 100% endorse this game. It is so much fun. And the boys have loved playing it.
Now, I know that
there's a gun
on the cover. None of it is gory.
Yeah. Watch our playthrough of it.
Yeah, watch our playthrough. You'll understand.
Yeah.
It's just mint.
Yes.
Love that game. Okay,
so check our list.
The list. What's going on next?
Yes. So big things happening for Kidsplaining. We're going to go to Gamma. Yeah, we'll be at Gamma.
Daniel and Devin will be at Gamma to talk to publishers and talk about play the game. And Yeah, it's gonna be so cool.
Yeah, the studio for tutorials and things like that, our backlit hexagon studio, has been amazing because it's been a walk in, flip on switches, hit record on the cameras, and we're ready to shoot, and not
setting up
walk around cameras that we have to scoot towards the table when we're done so we can move.
Animals and kids avoid cameras, and so I wasn't excited to be entering that again in our home, but I'm so excited about what it has started, and just gosh, we've had so much hype around this with us. Like, we're so excited, and then having other people excited along with us is just
so we will really, do our best to. Devin is better at vlogging. He's going to be helping with the construction. He is tasked with making sure that I vlog updates about the studio construction.
This will keep him accountable.
Yes.
Vlog. So we want you guys to experience a little bit that with us, and so you can celebrate when we're in our studio and really kicking and going. So our Kidsplaining set with the hexagons behind us that's not going away. Stay the same. We're going to be probably moving that into the big studio area, but that will stay the same. Kidsplaining will be on that set. Right. As far as play the game, will be on our new set, which will have kind of the feel that we've had here with a little bit different background.
Which will most likely be just like right over there from the Kidsplaining set. The goal is to make it where we don't have
everything in the same studio
we
space.
Don't have to move cameras and lights from one room to another or one building to another, where we can create content smoothly and effectively, bring the best possible content that we can to all of you, and just have fun playing games and showcase these games that we love so much.
Yeah, it's been fun and a journey that we're excited to kick off for 2022. It's going to be a really, really fun year. So we've got some cons that we're going to be going to this year. If you're following our social medias, you'll know when we'll be where, and if you want to meet up with us, that's fun. But that was kind of January and stepping into February.
And our goal is to hopefully be in the studio or have it at least finished so we can start shooting in March in the studio, go to Gamma, and hopefully get a lot of publishers excited about what we're doing. The ones we've talked to so far have been really excited about it.
Yeah, if you're going to Gamma,
excited about
comment and let us know, and maybe Daniel and Devin can at least say hi and connect. They're gonna be there all 5 days, right?
Yep, we'll be there all 5 days.
I'm not going. I'm gonna hang out here with the boys, finish up just working on school because they homeschool, so that's kind of what we're gonna be doing there, and playing more games.
Yes.
Maybe I'll play the games that I didn't get to play in January.
Yep. So you will probably see a handful of other videos in this space in our living room background, and hopefully starting in March you will start to see a mixture of old studio, and we have some tutorials coming out that we shot before we broke down the studio. And again, the reason we're not there is because every piece of equipment we have is currently here. So all of the lighting that was permanent in our Kidsplaining set, we had to bring here and combine it with all of the other light. I do video professionally. That's why we have.
That's why we have all
the stuff. So that's we had to combine everything in order to properly light this room for multiplayer playthroughs. Yep. So hopefully beginning of March, we'll start shooting in that set, and then hopefully,
you keep saying hopefully.
Word of the day, keyword in all of this, if you've ever done any construction projects yourself.
Yep.
Our goal is to have at least a handful of playthroughs out from the new set before we go to Gamma.
Yeah.
So that we can just showcase what we're trying to do there.
We're so excited.
Yeah, it's going to be tons of fun.
I hope that you're excited with us. Love to have you on this journey with us. And thank you so much for the community who has supported us along the way. Subscribed, just cheered us on. Loved games. Told us so many times of, hey, you guys mentioned this game. We got it. We loved it. Like, that is so awesome. Our goal will never change from getting more families to play games, getting more games to the table. That is our goal, and that will not change. So I hope you guys have had a great first month of the year. On to February, and Happy New Year.
Yeah. We vlogged.
We did it. High five. Bye.
Subscribe, click the bell, all that stuff that we're supposed to say at the end of these. And comment and let us know what else you want to know, because we're going to try and do these monthly updates.
We'll see.
We'll see how they go. We'll see how you like this one. So
bye, you guys.
See you later. Bye.